Hey, people, it's your boy Chub Rock. There's a new sheriff in town, Southern Edge Beverage Company. And let me tell you, you better taste the edge. Watch this. Taste the edge. Sweet tea vodka, salted caramel whiskey will rock you. The taste is smooth and refreshing. Gluten-free, no harsh burn for the blessing. Make it neat. Have it on ice. Buy both bottles. Have it twice. Mix with your favorite fruit juice. Nice. Mix a liqueur combo. Hype. We're black owned. Yeah. Finest in Atlanta telephone. College Park. Check this bone. Sweet tea, vodka, fix your fam. Southern Edge Beverages, Instagram. Salted caramel whiskey on the edge. New sheriff in town, baby. Taste the edge. Southern Edge can be found in the following locations in the metro Atlanta area. Total Wine and More in Alpharetta. Camp Creek World of Beverages. Prohibition Liquor. Firewater Package. Crest Wine and Spirits. And Bim's Package Store. It's time to taste the edge. Southern Edge, baby.
While you burning up, I feel the breeze up the freeway.
Ooh, Mary, baby, I
asked her, could I hit? There was nothing she could say.
Trust me, boo, I would never.
Then my Mary solitary confined. I find myself dealing with time. Now that she's dealing with time. Dealing with time.
Yo. Now I'm in love with this girl, and I never really told her, but I swear she know it cause of the way that I hold her. Don't care that I'm out in the street stuck in the heat, cause she know the more I eat, then the more we meet, then the more I'm having sex with her. It's just the way she smells, her body aroma, I gotta be next to her. For money in my pockets, then I gotta be vexed with her. Mad when I can't touch, mad when I can't nut. But no matter what, that's my shorty. She been there before the yak, the cracks, the jacks in the 40s. Love the fact I'm on wax and they always recording me. She say she want me richer than Berry Gordy, always with other dudes, so she don't mind when I cheat. Just make sure I wrap it up when I'm tapping them freaks. We went from hours to days, from days to weeks. Now I'm in love with this broad till I'm eternally sleep.
While you burning up, I feel the breeze up the freeway.
Ooh, Mary, baby, I
asked her, could I hit? There was nothing she could say.
Trust me, baby, I would never.
Then my Mary solitary confined. I find myself dealing with time. Now that she's dealing with time. Dealing with time.
Ooh, Mary, baby, I need you. No matter how rough it get, I can never leave you. Our bond is real strong, like Freeway and Seagull. Even though just knowing you makes me illegal. And it ain't an age thing, dog, she older than me. She got some people calm, some colder than me. Got some people rich and others owing they peeps. And she real flammable, like oils and grease. Since I've been with her, dog, she done changed my life. Turned my lips the same color like white and rice. Let me know who is real and who real tripe. Can't front though, she done made me nice on the mic. It's like, the more I write, the more I recite, the more I spit. She keep dudes saying I'm tight, bro.
Because you look so sweet. I wish I could take some moment. Girl, you look so damn sweet. No. I wish I could taste the moment. Been around the world, hey, but there's nothing like that Southern Edge, girl. No, I've been around the world, whoa. Nothing like that Southern Edge, girl. Yeah. Okay, now pour me a one. Better yet, make it soon. They say the night is young, but this cup like the fountain in you. Shining. Tell me what your sign is. Tell me what you drink, little lady. I could buy by the bottle, I promise. Because you look so sweet. I wish I could take some moment. Girl, you look so damn sweet. No. I wish I could taste the moment. Been around the world, hey, but there's nothing like that Southern Edge, girl. No, I've been around the world, whoa. Nothing like that Southern Edge, girl.
Like to keep it on the edge so we max out. Just need a little breeze from the top down. Been so sweet. I don't need no sleep. Like to keep it on the edge so we maxed out. Just need a little breeze from the top down. It was so sweet. Keep it on the edge. Breeze from the top down. Been so sweet. sweet. I don't need no sleep. Keep it on the edge. Breeze from top down. Bitter so sweet.
Do any of your friends your age still go to strip clubs?
No.
Now, let me make sure and clean this up a little bit. If there's a strip club out there, a proprietor listening to this show right now, and they like for us to host Monday night at their establishment, we are there. I will come on a strip club retirement for a sponsor.
Or Wednesday night, or Thursday night, or Friday night, or Saturday night. I'm not coming to your establishment on Sundays, but every other night of the week, count me in. I'm in.
I'll come on Sunday if it's a check behind it. I will come, okay? Ryan does not have to come. He's got the little small children and whatnot. I will come.
Ladies, we know you wear a lot of hats. From fitness to packing lunches, grocery shopping, and running boutiques, you do it all. But tonight is about taking a break for yourself and not feeling bad about it. Whether you're a fitness enthusiast, a boutique owner juggling the world, or a devoted dog mom like Jen, Southern Edge understands that every woman deserves a moment to relax and do what makes you happy. Courtesy of Southern Edge, the only way to truly taste the moment.
Because you look so sweet. I wish I could take some moment. Girl, you look so damn sweet. No. I wish I could take some moment. Been around the world, hey, but there's nothing like that Southern Edge, girl. No, I've been around the world, whoa. Nothing like that Southern Edge, girl. Yeah. Oh, can I pour me a one? Better yet, make it soon. They say the night is young. With this cup like the fountain in you shining. Tell me what your sign is. Tell me what your dream, little lady. I could buy by the bottle, I promise. Yeah. Because you look so sweet. Woo. I wish I could take some moment. Girl, you look so damn sweet. No. I wish I could take some moment. Been around the world, hey, but there's nothing like that Southern Edge, girl. No. I've been around the world, whoa. Nothing like that Southern Edge, girl.
I like to keep it on the edge so we max out. Just need a little breeze from top down. Bitter so sweet. I don't need no sleep. I like to keep it on the edge so we maxed out. Just need a little breeze from top down. It was so sweet. Keep it on the edge. Breeze from top down. Bitter so sweet. I don't need no sleep. Keep it on the edge. Breeze from top down. Bitter so sweet.
Hey, people, it's your boy Chub Rock. There's a new sheriff in town, Southern Edge Beverage Company. And let me tell you, you better taste the edge. Watch this. Taste the edge. Sweet tea vodka, salted caramel whiskey will rock it. The taste is smooth and refreshing. Gluten-free, no harsh burn for the blessing. Make it neat. Have it on ice. Buy both bottles. Have it twice. Mix with your favorite fruit juice. Nice. Mix a liqueur combo. Hype. we're black owned. Yeah. Finest in Atlanta telephone. College Park, check this bone. Sweet tea, vodka, fix your fam. Southern Edge Beverages, Instagram. Salted caramel whiskey on the edge. New sheriff in town, baby, taste the edge. Southern Edge can be found in the following locations in the metro Atlanta area. Total Wine and More in Alpharetta. Camp Creek World of Beverages. Prohibition Liquor. Firewater Package. Crest Wine and Spirits and Bim's Package Store. It's time to taste the edge. Southern Edge, baby.
Yeah, okay, BMX, this is what they want. Shit, that family shit. Dirt. Hey yo, we family. Unbreakable bonds, lyrical dawns. We the eye of the storm. Hey yo, we family. Unbreakable bonds, lyrical dawns. We the eye of the storm. Hey yo, we family. Unbreakable bonds, lyrical dawns. We the eye of the storm. Hey yo, we family. Bonds that can't be broken. Watch it. Hey yo, we family. 3 times we heat rhymes, eye to eye, Jinx, X and I. A bond that will never die. Wise guys will split the pie. Big style, hypnotized. I'm back home, the shark in the town. Let the fin roam, my fam in the zone. See how we rock well, exotic flow. Crystal seashells, never sleep where the beast dwell. Monster the music, you the shit, then prove it. This is hip hop, get your shit chopped. It's been a long time coming on the same track with fan dumping. Look how your man's gunning for fam, cause we all stand for something. Salute the fans production, producing mass destruction. We ask nothing, command respect, that's the law of instruction. Back in the south with a Dutch in my mouth, fam. That's what I'm all about, damn. 3 deep when we rolling out. Leave your face posted out. Double holster, twin toasted out. Your style bitch, watch me hold it out. Get money. Every day with fam is sunny. We get money. Every day with fam is sunny. We family. Unbreakable bonds, lyrical dawns. We the eye of the storm. Hey yo, we family. Unbreakable bonds, lyrical dawns. We the eye of the storm. Hey yo, we family. Unbreakable bonds, lyrical dawns. We the eye of the storm. Hey yo, we family. The jester, nobody does it better. Ain't nothing like fam riding a beat like a bike. When it come to this rap shit, yeah, I know we out of sight. Every nigga about on tongue confess that Jinx is the best. BMX Supreme Majestic, who gon' run up and test? I'm outside the gate, not in the bleachers or sideline. That mean that I ain't playing, motherfucker, I'm bout mine. You had your time, now it's mine to shine. I'm hungry when I spit, can't you hear it in the rhyme?
Cause you look so sweet. Woo. I wish I could taste the moment. Girl, you look so damn sweet. No, I wish I could taste the moment. Been around the world, hey, but there's nothing like that Southern Edge, girl. No, I've been around the world, whoa. Nothing like that Southern Edge, girl. Yeah. Okay, now pour me a one. Better yet, make it soon. They say the night is young, but this cup like the fountain in you shining. Tell me what your sign is. Tell me what you drink, little lady. I could buy by the bottle, I promise. Because you look so sweet. Woo. I wish I could taste the moment. Girl, you look so damn sweet. No, I wish I could taste the moment. Been around the world, hey, but there's nothing like that Southern Edge, girl. No, I've been around the world, whoa. Nothing like that Southern Edge, girl.
Like to keep it on the edge so we max out. Just need a little breeze from the top down. Been so sweet. I don't need no sleep. Like to keep it on the edge so we maxed out. Just need a little breeze from the top down. It was so sweet. Keep it on the edge. Breeze from the top down. Been so sweet. I don't need no sleep. Keep it on the edge. Breeze from the top down. Been so sweet.
Stewart Media and Entertainment presents the Two Live Stews Experience. We back, Shawty! This right here, this ain't your ordinary-ish.
Two Live Stews Experience, Ryan Stewart, Doug Stewart. Baby, we back. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Yes, we are back. It's been a long time. We shouldn't have left you, but them folks sat us down forcefully. What up to the Qs?
Do not let anyone confuse you. The Two Live Stews started this shit. The Two Live Stews Experience, Shawty. If you're not stewing, what the hell are you doing?
You gotta be kidding me, man.
And we gotta thank God. We gotta thank God every minute of every day. It's a beautiful Thursday morning. Good morning to you. Good morning to you. And good morning to you too. Dougie Stewart in the building. Ryan Stewart. It's the Two Live Stews and the Two Live Stews Experience. Good morning, sir. How are you?
Hey, good morning, man. I'm fantastic. I didn't expect that at all.
Before we get to that, man.
Go ahead.
No, we have no choice but to get into that. Good morning, Tree. Good morning, James. We'll invite you all in a second. Sir, Morgan doesn't have a flute. My 8-year-old daughter, and she can blow it better than that just now from what I heard. I wasn't there.
Wait, go. No, for real. We really need to replay that, because what that is, let's set the stage for people that may not understand. I mean, there's people listening right now at 3 a.m. in Cali, right?
It's the Two Live Stews Experience. Doug Stewart, Ryan Stewart. Two Live Stews Experience.
Let's set the stage. That was at the Jazz Fest here in Atlanta, annual thing every year, Memorial Day weekend, and that was 3 Stacks.
Yes.
Andre 3000 has abandoned being the greatest MC in the history of the South.
One of the greatest, no doubts.
No, definitely the number one MC from the South. Who you got over Dre?
Well, some people would say T.I. Some people would say some people would say that Jeezy stands a chance, but I'm not arguing with you. I'm just saying, arguably.
All right. So he abandoned hip hop. He doesn't want to do hip hop anymore, he said, and now he's playing his flute, and it's a magical type of flute. It's not a regular flute like in the high school band. It's a magical flute that brings out pixies.
Oh, God.
And he plays this thing, and they.
Hey, the cats are looking at him like, what in the hell?
Like, what the hell is this?
Oh gosh.
And
is that deemed music?
And I hate to even talk negatively about 3 Stacks, man.
I love him. I'm a huge fan.
That was horrible. And they said he only did 2 songs.
I support the flute.
He did 2 renditions.
I support everything he's doing. I pray he continues to live his own life and live his own truth and be who he wants to be.
Live his own truth.
I pray he elevates.
That's a phrase thrown around too much in 2024, man. Living his own truth.
I pray he elevates to the heights that he chooses or wants or wishes. I wish him the best, but that just didn't sound good. I've listened to the album multiple times. I often put it on at night to go to sleep, but that just didn't sound good.
Hey man, they should have pelted him with tomatoes.
Hey,
you know, that's my answer for everything. When you bad, it's just to pelt your ass with tomatoes.
We got a lot to get into today with the Two Live Stews.
Good morning.
But before we go any further, man, we got to welcome into the doghouse. Well, into the stew. Into the, what do we call this place now, man? Into the stews with bone. What do we call this place?
Something like that. We'll figure that out.
Okay, yeah, into the studio. Let's bring Tree Tail in real quick, man, before you move on.
Hey, first of all, and second of all, we have to shout out and give a big ups to Southern Edge Beverage Company, SouthernEdgeBeverageCo.com.
We'll get to that, man. We'll get to that. Come on, Tree. Tree was there. She was actually one of the participants or one of the constituents or one of the patrons in the building at that park. Tree, talk to us. How did it go down? What did you think? How many people was there?
So about 50,000 is the estimate. Why are you hating? To be clear, they did not rehearse. This was all off the rip. So
why wouldn't they rehearse? That's unprofessional.
They wanted to just be authentic and organic and in their truth, all of the Zen words that you don't like. I want to admit here in this space that on the second song, I do not know why I started involuntarily crying. There were black birds that began to fly towards the stage.
Did you feel sorry for him? Was it a sense of feeling sorry for him?
No. Do you know what chakras are?
No. What's that? I've heard that term before. I don't know what it is, though.
It's like it was just something about it that was doing something.
You started crying while Two Stacks was playing his second song? Are you kidding me?
Ryan, there were people like with hula hoops and
hey man, Naughty said he thought that he was playing the bagpipes. That's what it sounds like to me.
It was a contact buzz, lots of marijuana. I don't smoke weed, do you? But it was something very like Pied Piper-ish, magical. And
I will say this: we should have known something was wrong when he came out with "Hey Ya."
Whoa! I didn't know.
Let me finish.
No, stop though before you go any further.
Let me finish.
I didn't say anything was wrong. No, nothing. I didn't say anything was wrong.
Okay, I'm talking.
Okay.
You didn't say a word. Nobody.
You said we. You said we, which means you and I.
As in an opinion. Okay.
No, okay. Well, that's not a we. That's a
general.
me.
That's
a me. That's a me.
We should have thought something was wrong when he came out with "Hey Ya." Even though I love "Hey Ya," that right there should have tipped you off that this guy was on a different level of some kind.
Hey, man, the last time I saw him, which was years ago in Atlanta, 10, 15 years ago, he was literally walking on Peachtree with some shoulder pads on. No jersey, just shoulder pads.
That wasn't under 3,000. That was an under 3,000.
I'm not asking you. Had spikes on the left shoulder of said shoulder pads and a skull on the right shoulder of said shoulder pads. I'm not asking you. Yeah, so he's an eclectic kind of guy.
That was an impersonator.
Right? And I support his music. I love his artistry. I'm a fan. But come on, man. You can't invite 50,000 of your closest friends and supporters out to Piedmont Park to just go out there and blow your bagpipe like that. I mean, come on, man. He's better than that.
Bless his heart, man. I mean, pray for this brother. That's what I really think, that we should pray for this brother, man. Forget about everything else, because clearly something is going on at home. Something is going on at home. Hey, you are watching the Two Live Stews Experience. Doug Stewart, Ron Stewart, brought to you by Southern Edge Beverage Company, SouthernEdgeBeverageCo.com. Sweet tea flavored vodka, salted caramel flavored whiskey. Hey, scan that QR code right there, man, and use the code 2LiveStews for discounted shipping. Trust us, you will love it. SouthernEdgeBeverageCo.com.
Can you see this, man? What does this say?
Sundresses and Seersucker.
It's going down this weekend, sir. Sundresses and Seersucker 13 is in the building, 2024. And Doug and I, that's right, the Two Live Stews will be your host.
Yeah, if we had the little applause.
I'm so excited. Well, we have it. It's just, it creates some technical
You keep making it sound like this is the first time. We've literally done this. Me or you have literally done this 9 or 10 years.
Well, yeah, but
maybe 8 or 9 years.
I've been missing in action for the last 5. I hadn't been in 5 years.
Yeah, it's going to be kind of like a reunion.
I'm very excited.
Yeah.
And in the past, when we've done it, you and I have been on separate stages because there's typically 2 to 3 stages out there. You and I have been on separate stages. Well, now that's not the case. We will be on the same stage rocking together, and I'm looking forward to that, sir.
And let me tell you something, man. We went last night and did like a site check, I guess you'd call it, of the venue 200 Peachtree for Friday night. Have you ever been in that venue?
Yes, you've had a party there.
No, I didn't have a party there. No, this is different. No. I didn't have a party there, but me and you went to a party that Deion Sanders had there, and this was probably 10, 15 years ago.
Okay.
And when I tell you this place is incredible, I'm thinking you could probably fit 10,000 people in there.
No question.
They got 3 levels, big ass chandeliers everywhere. Is bananas. Friday night is going to be crazy. It's going to be absolutely crazy, man. Yeah.
The weekend's going to be crazy, and if it fits 10,000 people, you better believe there'll be 10,000 ninjas in there. I'm looking forward to it. I'm really looking forward to it. I can't wait. I'm looking forward to a very good weekend.
So really check this out. 2 Live Stews, YouTube.com, and 2 Live Stews, Facebook.com. 2 Live Stews, YouTube.com, 2 Live Stews, Facebook.com. Pass the word. Tell people we're on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. And speaking of which,
yes,
we've been doing this 4 months now.
Started the beginning of February, sir.
The beginning of February, we started doing this show again. It's always tough to get some traction, man. But I feel like we had what they call one of them breakthroughs 2 days ago. What am I talking about? What am I talking about?
Tell the story.
And it's good. I'm glad you said that. Before we even put up this graphic, let me tell you the story. We had a discussion about haircuts and how somebody tried to sham you. One of the barbers tried to sham you and charge you $85 for a haircut. So we had a casual conversation, as we do and have done for 20 plus years, about how high haircuts have been, how much they've been costing lately. And that's it. Here's the crazy part about it. We did some other reels / little short clip videos that Tree put up on the day after the show. The day after that, I called Tree, or I text Tree and said, Tree, you know what? Do a reel for that discussion we had about haircuts. That wasn't one of the ones we did first. I said, do a haircut, a video about what we talked about with the haircuts, yada, yada, yada. We put it up, and the rest is what they call history. Tree, go ahead and drop the
what? What?
Graphic. Yeah, man.
Wait a minute.
Yes.
Wait a minute.
Yes.
That's 703,249 views, sir.
That's
plays. I'm sorry, plays.
That's
plays.
on Facebook. That's on Facebook.
Wow.
The one on the right is on YouTube. TikTok.
Wow.
I'm sorry, TikTok.
Run me my money. Where that check come at?
Sir, if you do the math, and I'm not great in math, but that is over 1 million views about our conversation on expensive ass haircuts in 2024.
Wow.
Hey, man, applause.
That's pretty dope, man.
Shouts out to us.
That's pretty dope, man.
Shouts out to us.
Shouts
a
out.
million views. And the bigger thing about it is it's going to promote the show. So many people in the comments. There's thousands and thousands and thousands of comments on these posts. So many people posted that they had no idea we were back. They're happy we're back, yada, yada, yada. As a matter of fact, I think we may even have a little graphic of somebody saying that, oh, my gosh, they didn't know we were doing this show, yada, yada. They're glad they're reconnected, blah, 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 blah. It's fantastic, man.
Wow. That's really dope, man. I want to thank you for your leadership, Doug. It's all because of you, man.
I don't say that, man.
No, I want to thank you. I want to.
Well, I mean, if you must.
Yeah, listen, man. No, listen, man. I'm a believer in giving people their flowers while they can smell them, man, and enjoy them, man. And I want to tip my hat. I don't have one on, but I want to tip my hat to you for over 1 million views on that post. I want to tip my hat to you for. I'm just proud of you, man.
Now you're trying to be funny.
No, I'm not being funny, man.
Shouts out to you for telling the story. You were telling your story. You were telling your truth. Okay, about this expensive ass haircuts. Come back on, Tree. Come back on, Tree. So you were telling your truth about the expensive ass haircuts.
I was.
And Tree actually did the production. So shouts out to us.
Is that a true story, Ryan?
It is. I asked him during the conversation.
That is a true 100%, no lies, honesty story.
Okay, now
No, for real though, y'all. Can I just say this? It is y'all. I mean, like, I do what I do, whatever. But I'm not gonna cry.
What the
y'all
hell?
just
Get her out of
make
here.
Y'all make
Get her
it.
out of
No.
here.
Tree
Get her out
is
of
a
here.
waterhead,
Get her out of
man.
here.
Tree
Get
is
her
a
out of here, man.
waterhead.
We don't need it. We don't need that early in the show. We don't need that, man.
You guys make it really easy to create. You're very talented. I'm just proud of you. I prayed that God would send me somebody that would stick to it. Now, I've been with this one before, right here, that one.
You're pointing it the wrong way, but go ahead.
I've been with that one before, but people get into this shit is hard. This is hard. Don't nobody know us really. And so you guys are so talented. You're very gifted. I love you. Ryan, you're rude to me, but I love y'all. Congratulations.
That's awesome.
I love you.
Thank you, Tree.
That's awesome.
Love you too, Tree.
It's awesome, man.
Do you remember the first time we met with the radio rabbi, Norm Shrut, rest in peace?
A million views is a big deal, man.
A million views is a big deal. And you're
I
watching.
do.
Go ahead.
I do remember our first meeting with the radio rabbi.
So Radio
Rest in peace,
Rabbi
Norm Shrut.
was our agent, introduced to us by Ryan Cameron, our mentor in this business. And the first meeting, he says, you know what, I've been listening to you ever since Ryan told me about you guys. I've been listening to you guys for the last week. And he says, you guys are true personalities. This guy, Norm Shrut, Jewish cat, been in the business for 50, 60 years.
He used to run NBC or ABC, one of them.
Like one of the major networks like 40, 50 years ago.
Right.
He was like, you guys, the word gets lost today. And I'll never forget this. He said, you guys, I listen to you. You guys are true personalities. And so I'm going to tell you, man, 1 million views is a big ass deal. Thank you. Shouts out. Hopefully it'll reconnect a lot of people that used to listen to us back 15, 20 years ago to the show, man. And just thank you. Continue to pass the word.
With that being said, it's very important that everyone that's listening and everyone that joins us every morning on Monday and Thursday, that y'all pass the word and tell your friends. Make a post, social media, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, all those. It's very important that you continue to spread the word, man. I'm overwhelmed. I really am overwhelmed and very happy about how things are going, man. And prayerfully they'll continue to elevate and we'll soar to new heights.
And it'd be great if you click on that QR code for Southern Edge Beverage Company.
Yeah.
I mean, trust us. That's a big part of what's going on here as well.
The Two Live Stews are powered by the good folks from Southern Edge, and there goes the QR code that Doug mentioned. You can also check them out on the web at southernedgebeverageco.com. Let's go from that great news, man, to some sad news here real quick before we get into all that we'll be doing today. We're traveling in summertime. Kids just got out of school. We talked about all the gaming and stuff they've been doing. We'll talk about that a little bit later. So I took the truck like I do every time of year, this time of year, to get serviced.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to be hitting the road. You know, I could easily put a few thousand miles in the truck every summer. Put it in there, no big deal. At tops, it's going to cost me $300-400 to get the oil changed, tires rotated. Might need one or two things here, man.
Mm-hmm.
Dude sends me a message 4 hours after he's had my truck and says, you need to approve these repairs before we make them.
I know you did.
Well, I started
because your experience with the barber.
Right. He better do that. Oil change, this amount. We recommend windshield wipers. I decline that. This amount. You need shocks and struts. You need so-and-so. So I scroll down to the bottom. I get down to the bottom. The bill is $6,800.
What you say? Keep it?
$6,800 and some change. I start shaking to the point where I couldn't even respond to text him. So I picked up the phone and called him. And I said, take it out of the shop, park it outside. I'll be there in a few minutes.
Right. Oh,
Don't do nothing. Don't do nothing to the truck. $6,800, and it's a 10-year-old vehicle, sir. $6,800.
So I was going to ask you two questions. One question was, what's the year of the car? You said a 10-year-old vehicle?
It's 2015, sir.
The second question, was this like a professional place, like a national brand place?
It's the GMC dealership, and the truck is a GMC.
Yeah. 10 years. That vehicle only goes to a shade tree, man. And for people that don't know what a shade tree mechanic is somebody that does it on the side. You can't take it into no dealership, man. They're gonna hit you over the head just like they tried to hit you over the head.
He tried to hit me over the head. I know they got on a first name basis. I said, Mike, there's no way you want me to pay $6,800 to pay for this truck, to fix this truck. I said, Mike, I could get a down payment on a new Escalade with that, Mike.
Yeah.
I mean, why would you even ask me to do something like that? $6,800.
You down there in Columbus, you don't have a shade tree mechanic?
I've hit up several cats, man, and nobody's responded yet, man.
See, because
the truck's still over there.
Columbus is not Atlanta or Brooklyn or New York City or something like that. Columbus is what I would say is a small town. And in every small town, you should be able to call somebody that's from there and say, hey, man, who does mechanic work on the side?
I've done that. And for the record, we are a small town, but we're the second largest city in Georgia.
For real?
So
Columbus is bigger than Augusta?
We're not as small as some people would think. There's right around 215 to 220,000 people here.
Y'all bigger than Savannah? I didn't know that. Okay.
Yep.
I didn't know that.
So man, $1,600, man. $1,600.
That is absolutely crazy. You know, this might be a real here because a lot of people are faced with these types of decisions. Like, you got to make a decision. You got to make a real big decision about what you're going to do about this situation. Most people just don't have $6,800 to drop.
I see it going up in flames sometime this weekend while I'm out of town.
You can't promote on national worldwide radio and you can commit insurance fraud.
No. I'm not committing no fraud. No, I'm just saying I'm going away this weekend, and I see myself returning to a vehicle that's not in the garage but in front of the house on the street. In flames. In flames. It's got to go, man. It's got to go, man.
Hey, when we get back from the break, man, a little basketball talk out there. Obviously, man, we'll talk about the Boston Celtics and their victory and making it to the NBA Finals. We'll also talk about tonight's game. We're not going to get back into Caitlin and all that stuff no more, right? I mean.
Unless, well, I know you don't want to do that, so we don't have to do that, man.
Oh, no, we can do it. We can do it. Also, we got to talk about the last top five. We didn't get to do it right in the first segment because we had so much great news to share. We'll talk about the last top five. And I want to maybe mention one more thing about the barbershop stuff, or you want to move on from that too?
No, man. I mean,
I got a point to make about the barbershop people. The barbers are mad at us.
Pissed off.
Because they feel like that we sprinkling salt on their money.
They want us to get our hands out their pockets.
I want to explain. I want to give a brief moment to explaining, and then we're going to move on from that, all right?
Okay, man. I love it.
All right, don't go away. Two Live Stews.
Hey, people, it's your boy Chubb Rock. There's a new sheriff in town, Southern Edge Beverage Company. And let me tell you, you better taste the edge. Watch this. Taste the edge. Sweet tea vodka, salted caramel whiskey will rock you. The taste is smooth and refreshing. Gluten-free, no harsh burn for the blessing. Make it neat. Have it on ice. Buy both bottles. Have it twice. Mix with your favorite fruit juice. Nice. Mix a liqueur combo. Hype. We're black owned. Yeah. Finest in Atlanta telephone. College ball. Check this bone. Sweet tea, vodka, fix your fam. Southern Edge Beverages, Instagram. Salted caramel whiskey on the edge. New sheriff in town, baby. Taste the edge. Southern Edge can be found in the following locations in the metro Atlanta area. Total Wine and More in Alpharetta. Camp Creek World of Beverages. Prohibition Liquor. Firewater Package. Crest Wine and Spirits. And Bim's Package Store. It's time to taste the edge. Southern Edge, baby.
Doug Stewart, Ryan Stewart, Two Live Stews, the Two Live Stews experience. Beautiful Thursday morning. Cat cleared his throat like 50 times during that commercial.
Yeah, but y'all couldn't hear me, right?
How did I know you were clearing your throat? I'm just saying.
Are you for real?
Oh, man.
All right. Well, I didn't know that you could hear me when we were in the break. I thought we were in the break.
Well,
I thought we were in the green room or something like that.
You didn't mute your microphone. Somebody reminded me via text on my phone. And it is the Two Live Stews Experience. Doug Stewart, Ryan Stewart, powered by the good folks from Southern Edge. Check them out on the web at southernedgebeverage.co.com. A lot of things going on with Southern Edge this weekend in the city of Atlanta. I will let you know about all of that stuff here shortly. We talked about 3 Stacks real quick in the last segment. He's booked, sir. Philly, Pioneer Town, California, Montreal, Canada, Belgium, Paris, France,
Book
Oslo,
where?
Norway.
Book where?
All those places I just named with the flute. He's booked, man.
You gotta be kidding me.
He
You
is
gotta be
booked
kidding me.
all around the country for the next 3 or 4 months with his flute, sir.
And let me say this one more time for the record, man. This pains me to talk about 3 Stacks like this, but you got to be kidding me.
He's booked.
I promise you, on one of these stops, he's going to get pelted by tomatoes.
In Philly.
They'll do it. In Philly?
They'll do it.
Absolutely. The Philadelphia Eagle fans will pelt his ass with a bag full of tomatoes.
Right.
Absolutely, I guarantee that. And listen, man, I wanted to put a bow on this barbershop stuff, man.
Wow.
If you look at if you look at the thousands and thousands and thousands of comments, man, several people are very, very unhappy with us, man. And if you click on that profile, you see them holding some clippers. They're upset about our comments about the barber. No disrespect, but my thing is, and a lot of people said this was a big comment too. You should have asked dude how much the haircut cost before you even sat in the chair.
No, there's a price list in everybody's barbershop.
You didn't see the price list though.
No, there's no price list. There was no price list in there. And
go ahead.
If you're gonna charge somebody that amount of money,
right,
you've got to say, hey man, you do know that the service I'm about to give you is going to cost you right under $100, right?
That's the response that I gave to all those people. No reasonable person can expect a haircut, a guy, to be $85. That's it. No, you didn't even have that cost price. You didn't even have that cost threshold in your mind.
40 years ago, when our father took us to the barbershop, we were in there for 3 hours maybe, and he would pay Mackie $5 per cut for me and you, that's 10, and $7 for himself.
Right.
That's 17. He would give Mackie $1 or $2 for each of us for a tip. That's 6. Nowhere near $85, sir.
Now, and the people in the chat room would say, that posted comments would say, what about inflation? And I said, you know what? Inflation calculated up to 2024 is still not $85.
Not $85, man. No.
And let me remind people of this one thing as well. You have a bald head. He's not using a straight razor.
No.
He used clippers, right?
Correct.
He did your head in 5 minutes.
If that long. But yeah, he put the hot towel on there, and after the hot towel, he rubbed my head down, and I was guessing he massaged it.
That's why you got charged $85, because you had 3 treatments. You had a beard shave, he shaved your head, and he put a hot towel on your head.
Time out.
I didn't ask a hot towel on your head.
I didn't ask for no hot towels, as I have a bunch of them at home. I can get my own hot towel. I asked for a baldy and a shape up. I didn't ask for no hot towel. I didn't ask him to massage my skull with lotion. It did feel pleasant, but I didn't ask for that. He did that on his own. I didn't sit down and that wasn't one of the services I requested from him.
And you're watching the Two Live Stews Experience. 2 points, and we can move on from this from me, man. One, no disrespect to barbers, man, but I did the math. If a barber cuts a head and a half at the prices that you were charged, they would make $300,000 a year. Now, listen, I'm not mad at nobody for making their money, but we're not talking about fusing reactors. We're not talking about delivering babies. We're not talking about delivering or having a cure for cancer or being an astrophysicist. I mean, no disrespect.
Right.
Okay?
Right.
And guess what? And I just thought about this. It's even more than $300,000 if you factor in the fact this is a secret right here. They're gonna be mad at me for telling.
No
the
taxes.
They ain't paying no taxes.
Cash
so it's
business.
really like 450, 500 grand.
It's a lot.
They're
It's a
not
lot.
paying taxes. And they gonna tell Uncle Sam I made $25,000 this year. That's what they gonna tell him.
As a matter of fact, I took a loss.
Right. I took a loss, man. I spent all this time up here and nobody would sit in my chair. Hell, I lost $5 grand this year.
Right.
So listen, man, and we used to do this thing called barbershop roll call back in the day, right?
Yes, I love that.
Let's bring it back, man. To show he's
This cat
always
is-
to the barbers out there.
Talk about a brown noser. This cat trying to get back in the good graces of the barbers.
Hey, man, these barbers is pissed off at us, man. At you in particular, but if they see me, they're gonna think I'm you. So they're pissed off at us. I'm handing out an olive branch to barbers. We used to do something back in the day called the barbershop roll call, where you shout out your barber. We came up with barbershop sports talk, and you know what we do is barbershop talk, yada yada yada. So we used to highlight and show love to barbers all over the city of Atlanta, or really the country. Shoot us your information. You've seen our email addresses, Tree's email address, mine and yours. Shoot us your information about your barbershop, where it's located, name the barbers in it, man. We'll give a barbershop shout out every show going forward, man. We got nothing but love for y'all.
Two Live Stews, Dogs, and Poodles, as it reads. The number 2, Stews, Dogs, and Poodles at gmail.com. Barbershop roll calls back intact. That's a great idea. I love it.
Yeah,
I absolutely
love it, man. I mean, we got much love for the barber. Shouts out to our barber we grew up with, the great Mackie. He's still cutting. Did you know Mackie's still cutting, man?
Mackie's still cutting, man.
He's got to be 65.
Mackie's got to be older than that. If our mother is in her mid-70s, somewhere around there, Mackie's got to be right around her or even a tad lower or higher.
You're
got to
right.
be.
Yeah, you're absolutely right.
And he's been in that barbershop his entire life.
All right, so the top 5 from the last show, and then we're gonna get into a little basketball talk. Top 5 from the last show, man. We did the top 5.
Loose neck, you hit it on the head. Since Doug mentioned it first, you know who won. Yep, you hit it on the head, loose neck.
Hey man, I told you didn't have a chance in hell in winning this one because I have probably seen each episode of Sanford Son, and I'm not exaggerating, at least 10 times in my life.
Yeah.
So we did the top 5 Sanford Son episodes. They had a Sanford Son marathon this past weekend for Memorial Day, and we thought that would be fun. And there goes your top 5 winner, A Visit from Lena Horne. I'm laughing just reading out the damn titles.
And I was about to say, man, when you did your top 5 last week, I found myself giggling 2 or 3 times, and I kind of saw that the writing was on the wall. You know, I didn't really giggle at my own list, but I was giggling at yours, and that matters. So
yeah.
It is what it is. It's okay.
So A Visit from Lena Horne. Number 4, Lamont Goes to Court. Enough ninjas in here to make a Tarzan movie. Fred the Card Shock. See you later, Lucas. Big Money Grip episode. Lamont is my son. And the Blind Mellow Jelly episode. I want my daddy records back. That's all you need to know. So we got a good top 5 for the end of the show today, man. Can't wait to talk about that. We got Nadi's Funky 4 a little bit later. Arley coming up in the next segment. But real quick, man, some sports talk. The Boston Celtics advanced to the NBA Finals, man, beating the Indiana Pacers 105-102. And they pull off the sweep. Did you think? And now keep in mind, the Pacers lost each one of these games. I think they said by less than 18 points total.
And at some point in time, in each of those games, they were up by 10 points or more.
Wow.
That's what's wild. Yeah, they had total control of several of those games, and they ished the bed.
Away. Yeah,
they ished the bed. Yeah.
Right.
When they lost Halliburton, everyone knew it was all over. Knew there was nothing they could do. But they came back and had control of that game 4 as well by 20 points.
Yeah.
But gave it up towards the end.
Jaylen Brown and Tatum just go bananas in the final game. You think they made it to the finals? The last couple of years, they've been to the finals. They've been to the Eastern Conference Finals several years in a row. They've got this nucleus together. They paid Jaylen Brown all this money last year as a free agent. You think right now looking at who's in the West, the Mavs or the Wolves, who you think? Do you think that the Celtics got a shot to win it all this year or no?
Not a chance in hell.
You think the winner of the finals of the NBA finals this year is coming out of the West?
We'll talk about that in a second. The winner of the West is going to be the Dallas Mavericks. They're up 3-0. And no one's ever that's an insurmountable lead.
So listen, I'm glad you said it like that.
No. I think I know what you're about to say, but before you say that, no one in the history of the league has ever come back from a 0-3 deficit.
This is the thing legends are made of. How about Anthony Edwards makes his legend? We've been talking about him being the next Jordan. What if they do the impossible? They're going home tonight.
They're going home.
They go home tonight. It's very possible they're going to win tonight. I'm saying most people probably think they're the favorite. 3-2. They come back to Dallas and they tie this series up. Game 7 would be in Minnesota, sir.
Right.
These are the things the legends are made of.
Yeah. Just like Jordan, and everyone's been comparing them to Jordan, so I'll do the same just for this illustration right here. Jordan didn't get it done his first 6-7 years, man.
But guess what? We don't know if this kid is better than Jordan or more special than Jordan. Time will tell, but I'm saying these are the type things. If you be the first team and you propel your team and being the first one to ever come back from an 0-3 deficit,
right?
That's the thing legends are made of, man.
And we have moved on to talk about the Timberwolves and the Dallas Mavericks. But, well, before we continue the Timberwolves Mavericks talk, back to Boston, Indiana, and my thoughts on if they get the championship whenever they do get to the finals. This team is yay or nay, like night and day, more than any team in the NBA. We know the talent that they've got. Porzingis should be back for the finals. He's been out with a calf injury. So you get a Tatum, a Brown, and a Porzingis at the 5, as big as he is with the outside game. I love it. However, sometimes they just don't show up. The Pacers took the Knicks down to the wire. The Knicks, missing 3 starters, took the Pacers to 7 games. Okay? So there's no way in the world that the Pacers, Boston shouldn't even have struggled with the Pacers at any point in time in the series, and they did in several games. I don't think there's nothing that they can do with Kyrie and Luka, sir. I just don't.
Okay, all right. Mavs and Timberwolves tonight. What are your thoughts on this one? You think they get it done? I mentioned it already, but do you think they get it done in a game 6? Game 6 goes back to Minnesota?
In the last game for the Mavs, Kyrie and Luka didn't do what I talked about for the last couple of weeks. Your bona fide stars, such as Tatum, Brown, Porzingis, Kyrie, Luka, they've got to go for 25 or more this time of year for your team to win. Well, in that last loss, when the Dallas came up short 5 points to the Timberwolves, Kyrie only had 16 points. Kyrie missed about 5 or 6 bunnies at the basket, which typically he does not miss. Luka dropped 28, but needed more. I think for sure that the Dallas Mavs get it done in tonight's game, and I think that there's no way in the world the Boston Celtics can beat them if Luka and Kyrie are on their game, dropping that 28 to 35 like they've been doing every game so far this postseason.
All right. Doug Stewart, Ryan Stewart, the 2 Live Stews Experience. Thank you for joining your boys. Shouts out to my man Ron Lee in the chat. 3 Stacks was playing the piccolo. Loose neck side. Erykah Badu really do be putting that thing on these dudes.
That's true.
Who else has Erykah Badu dated? Celebrity-wise.
Common.
Oh, that's right.
He ain't been the same since.
From Fly Tie, that joke was playing the intro for R. Kelly. Rel Scott, 3 Stacks ain't been normal since Badu put that T on him.
That's right.
From Wody 504, I blame Rel for not knowing the show was back. I've been off social media since last July.
Wow.
Got too hot in the streets. Rel, you got my number, so it's your fault I didn't know. Now, that's very disappointing. Rel Scott is a P1 listener. Like, we sent him a bottle of Crown Royal. Or I say Crown Royal.
What the hell?
Yeah. We sent him a bottle of Southern Edge, and he didn't tell his network that we were back.
Last goddamn birthday shout out he ever gets on this show. I'll tell you that much.
And look, he says, I'm cracking my second bottle of Southern Edge this evening. Yeah, you need to, bruh. Ninja.
Yeah.
Wody 504. Yeah, you bugging after 7 years. You should only have crackheads fixing your truck.
That's true.
Yeah, man. I mean, and this is what I tell people all the time, man. You got to use wisdom. You should have called your big brother. I would have said, man, look, find you a shade tree.
I've been here 5 years, man, and you just can't pull up on any shade tree here in Columbus, for the record. Okay.
What do you mean?
These streets, there's gangs all over the place around here, man.
Well, I'm not saying. Okay, so
no, but I mean,
hold on. The term shade tree is, what's the word I'm looking for? What's that term when it's not actual, it's not literal, but it's figuratively.
Okay.
Back in the day, they used to fix vehicles under shade tree.
Right.
Shade tree mechanics now have their own garage. Okay. They're more sophisticated. Yeah, man. You gotta find somebody. Yeah. I had a shade tree mechanic. This guy worked for this particular dealership for like 20 years. So he was the top mechanic at this dealership. He left and did his own thing because everybody knew his name, and he's been working on these types of vehicles forever. So he'd give you like 70% off.
Shouts out to my guy Freddie in Atlanta. Same thing with him when I used to drive those Highline cars. Freddie worked at a Highline dealership for about 15, 20 years. And then one day said, you know what? I'm going to do exactly what I'm doing for y'all for myself. And every customer that he had at said dealership went to his place of business to get their car service when he left that dealership.
Yeah, definitely.
I got to find that down here for sure, man.
From Julius 35C. Yep, Columbus is the second largest city in Georgia. I would have never guessed that in a million years. Would you have, before you moved to Columbus, would you have guessed that Columbus was the second biggest city in the state?
I had a line brother that grew up in Columbus, so we came down here quite a bit in college. So I did know about the girth of Columbus.
I bet you if you ask anybody from any other state, they're going to say Savannah or Augusta.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree 100%. Go ahead, sir.
No, go ahead. I was going to read another chat. Go ahead.
I was going to say shouts out to Carl Anthony Towns, who has been on the decline the last couple of games. He found himself this past weekend in this last game 4. He found himself and contributed. So shouts out to Carl Anthony Towns.
Jeff Lanier, they are making vehicles now where you only can take a dealership to get fixed.
That's true.
Part of the hustle.
That's part of the hustle.
Part of the hustle. Shouts out to Jeff. Jeff was a teammate of mine. My short-lived career at South Carolina State on the football team. He was one of Coach Harper's boys.
Okay.
The running backs coach. This guy was a tyrant, man. He's passed on. Rest in peace, Coach. Matter of fact, Coach Harper was Jeff's uncle. Jeff's from Cleveland, good dude.
Is that how Jeff got on the team? His uncle was a coach?
No, Jeff was a baller.
Listen, you can keep it real. This is a Keep It Real show. We the people show. We the Keep It Real show. Jeff sucked, didn't he?
No, Jeff didn't suck. He was a great guy.
Was he a starter?
The year I was out there, I don't think so. Had some veterans.
Typically, guys that don't start suck.
You didn't start for like 3 years at Tech. What are you talking about?
Well, hey.
You would say you sucked?
I had some growing to do, and then I got injured.
But would you use the term sucked?
I was behind Ken Swilling, another NFL player, and Willie Clay, another NFL player. So, I mean, I didn't suck, but I had to wait my time.
Right.
If Jeff didn't play at South Carolina State, when his uncle was there, he sucked.
I'm not going to let you talk about my friend like this, man.
No, I'm keeping it real, and you know it.
My boy, my teammate, and he the bros. Stop that, man.
Look at this text. Look at this text. Doug Stewart. Hey, man, you're right about Jeff, but don't say it out loud.
You a liar. Stop that. All right, we get back from the break, man. Arley World. Hollywood, Arley Entertainment coming up next. Don't go away.
Damn, what is Arley Entertainment? I've never heard that before. What?
Hey, people, it's your boy Chubb Rock. There's a new sheriff in town. Southern Edge Beverage Company. And let me tell you, you better taste the edge. Watch this. Taste the edge. Sweet tea vodka, salted caramel whiskey will rock you. The taste is smooth and refreshing. Gluten-free, no harsh burn for the blessing. Make it neat. Have it on ice. Buy both bottles. Have it twice. Mix with your favorite fruit juice. Nice. Mix a liqueur combo. Hype. We're black owned. Yeah. Finest in Atlanta telephone. College Park. Check this bone. Sweet tea, vodka, fix your fam. Southern Edge Beverages, Instagram. Salted caramel whiskey on the edge. New sheriff in town, baby. Taste the edge. Southern Edge can be found in the following locations in the metro Atlanta area. Total Wine and More in Alpharetta. Camp Creek World of Beverages. Prohibition Liquor. Firewater Package. Crest Wine and Spirits and Bim's Package Store. It's time to taste the edge. Southern Edge, baby.
Doug Stewart, Ryan Stewart, the Two Live Stews and the Two Live Stews experience going down. Scan this barcode that was on your screen, and a wonderful bottle of Southern Edge spirits will be coming straight to your door. Either the sweet tea vodka or the salted caramel whiskey. And of course, the Southern Edge Limon tequila will be here soon. Good morning, Miss Arley. How are you?
Good morning. Crack of dawn and I don't know that part, however that song go, but it's early.
Hey, Arley, I come in peace, but you know you got a tag still in your new glasses, right?
I know, because I want everybody to know I got new glasses. That's the whole chat room conversation, and I just need to know I got new glasses. Yeah,
Arley, were you on when Doug talked about the 1 million views of one of our videos that's been posted?
A humbug video.
It received over 1 million views. Did you know about that, Arley?
I did see that, and I just want to know why people really. I think people feel some. They feel some type of way about you and that haircut.
Oh, they certainly do. They certainly do.
Yeah, absolutely.
The reason why I brought that back up, Arley, wasn't because I didn't know if you knew or not, but it was because I wanted to give a shout out to all the folks on Instagram that's watching and peeping the stews live this morning. I'm hearing that there's a significant number of folks on Instagram checking the stews out. We appreciate y'all, man. Please pass the word on all your social media outlets as well as on Instagram. So thank you very much. We really appreciate that.
Yes, like they say, touch your neighbor, tell your neighbor. You know, you don't always like that in church, but tell your neighbor to watch.
Before we get into your report, Arley, we've been very busy planning events for Southern Edge Beverage Company this weekend at SNS. How excited are you about the weekend, and how excited are you about the work almost being done on this project?
It's like that little video. It's a meme, Beyonce dancing. That's me. I feel like I've been hazed. I feel like I'm online for Southern Edge, Southern Edge, and I just feel some type of way. I don't have a nationals to call and tell. But if I did, I would tell it.
I want to thank you, Arley. I want to thank you. It's been a lot. We've talked a lot the last 2 months, every single day, making sure that this thing goes down flawless. I'm certain that it will go down flawless, but thank you for your leadership on this project. You've done an outstanding job.
Yeah.
And I would not have been able to get anything done without your assistance. So thank you very much, Arley.
Yes. Every time I see you come on my screen, I do this.
I know. The phone calls and the text messages have been a lot. So, but thank you very much.
We truly have been building a team, man. This thing, and a lot of people just believe in what we do and the show. That they've been doing a lot of this stuff, man, on kind. I think that's the term they use for it. Kind of, sort of.
Donations.
Look at Tree talking about Tree like but y'all know it's the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow.
There's a pot of gold.
There's a pot of gold
in the rainbow. Just roll with us.
Yay!
Ride with your boys.
Only person around here getting the tree is check. I mean, only person around here getting the check is Tree. Only person.
That's why today it says working day and night, and I couldn't figure out how to spell. I couldn't figure out how to spell it. I had it on there, but I couldn't figure out how to spell it.
Let's get to your report, Arley. Let's do your thing, Arley.
What's up to all the Stewies out there? It's your girl, Arley Michelle. I do have on clothes. I is not naked.
Yeah, somebody said, "Are you naked?" You know what? Maybe we should promote that going forward, because if the word gets out that the Stews entertainment reporter is naked, even though she's not,
there could be more views.
We get more views. Okay, Arley, let's talk about that after the show.
Yes, let's talk about it. Hey, whatever I got to do for the cause, but not everything. No Diddy. It's a lot of no's in there. Anyway, it's your girl, Arley Michelle, doing the two live stews experience. Arley will report. Woo, that hurt this morning. Anyway, happy birthday to you. We have some birthdays this morning. Rapper Remy Ma is 43. I feel like that's not right, but we're gonna go.
I think that she's got to be older than 43.
Remy Ma is
That's what they're saying,
43.
though.
What?
40.
Married to Papoose. Papoose is older than us. Well, he might be a year younger than us.
You know how women are.
She might be.
You know how
43.
women are. We're gonna tell you the story we need you to know. So she's 43. If that's what she's saying. I ain't about to fight it because she look like she can go.
But I would bet that she smokes cigarettes. So she probably look a little bit older than she
What?
is.
I was like,
Excuse me?
You know, people that smoke cigarettes look old, man, way before their time. Does something to their skin and all of that. And she probably smoked them left-handed cigarettes too. A lot of them.
Okay, bye. All right. Anyway, forget you. CeeLo Green, 48 today.
Atlanta royalty. Yes.
Right.
Yes.
ATL. Oh, probably can't even say that, and I got us in trouble. Anyway, my line sister, Dr. Christine Woodard, she is old enough. Shout out to her. These are birthdays from yesterday. Pop singer and judge Mel B, 49. Former NBA player Carmelo messed it up.
Hold on, back up. Mel B. Don't she have didn't Eddie Murphy swell her up one time too?
He swole her. He swole up a lot of people. He got 10 kids. He was swelling up people. He was walking around just.
If I had 70 to 80 million dollars, I would have about 10 kids running around too, man.
Eddie Murphy will swell your ass up.
I would release in everyone.
I let him swell me up too. You hear me? What you say?
I said I would release in everyone. Can I say that?
Arley said she let her swell her up too.
He would swell me. I'd be little, whatever. Anyway, former NBA player Carmelo messed it up with Lala Anthony, 40, pop singer. And I bet you didn't know that.
Brian and Doug.
Sing it. Okay,
Yes.
So guess who do you know if any royal singing family that has siblings that have the exact same birthday?
DeBarge?
Nope. Try again.
Sister Sledge?
No, and so that we can move the party along, both Rebe Jackson and LaToya Jackson have the exact same birthday.
I was about to say the Jackson 5. I was just about to say that.
Okay, so I was thinking
Why you want to say it?
I thought you were talking about the entire family, and I was like, there's no way 8 of them Jackson kids got the same birthday. But you were talking about just
2 of the sisters. And guess, okay, well then how many of the Jackson kids are there? Does anybody know? I did not realize.
So there's 6 boys because there was the Jackson 5 plus one other boy that was too little to be in the group. Then there's 3 sisters. So that's 9 kids, right?
There are 9 kids, but they claim when you look online now, they say they're 10 because they say Marlon had a twin brother named Brandon.
That
Did you
passed
ever
away?
hear that? Yes.
You know what? I think I may have read that somewhere.
I think I may have heard that someplace myself.
Yeah.
Well, that was news to me. So I was like, oh, and it's funny. His name was Marlon and then Brandon, almost like Marlon and Brando. I thought that was really interesting. Anyway, so shout out to them. And transgender advocate and TV actress Laverne Cox turned 52 today. Tomorrow we'll have pop singer Normani, rapper Big Old Dude. Have y'all ever seen Walk a Flock of Flame in real life? He is a big dude. He turned 37. I worked a production show and I just was like,
wait a minute, you mean big as in fat? Like weight?
No, just big. Like he's like just
tall
person. Like tall, like almost giant like.
What? I didn't know that.
Yes.
Okay.
And y'all know the wrestler Montez Ford is?
No.
He got a birthday. He's but he is married to a really pretty wrestler girl. I can't think of her name right now, but I bet James knows.
Yeah,
And then reality stars.
If he never got in a squared circle with Wahoo McDaniel, I probably don't know who it is.
Oh, there we went.
That tells you how far back my wrestling go.
Your wrestling, mine. Yeah, this is a new dude. He only 33, so he knew.
Okay.
Anyway, and we also, I want to say I didn't, so I'll say it was me. I don't think you guys did either. Steph and Aisha Curry have their 4th little angel baby, a little boy, and his name is something Kausis Chai.
Oh gosh.
K.S. Chai, Cowish, Cauis Chai. Like somebody said it sounds like something you drink at Starbucks. But anyway,
I hate when ninjas do this.
Do what?
Well, they got names.
They get all extra with the babies' names, and babies can't go to school to spell their name and don't know how to say their name. It's crazy.
They look at it as being original.
They do, but he's too original. He's able to.
This is where we tell a story about our mother and our names. What are you doing, man?
I wanted to get equal with everybody else.
Okay.
What you
this
mean?
is where we tell a story about our names. You want to tell it?
Yes. No.
You brought it up, so you go ahead.
So our mother back in 1969 for me and 1973 for you, right?
Yes, correct.
She gave us white sounding names because she wanted to make sure that we got the interview. Once we got the interview and had the interview and walked into the office, then it was on us. But she did her part. She said she was not going to name us a very ethnic, she called it ethnic name. We would say, something else, but that was her thinking.
Right.
Our mother was a forward thinker back in the late 60s about the real world. It's brutal out here.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't thank her enough, man. And I tell that story all the time. It's very important when you're naming your kids to think about their futures while you're naming them.
Yep.
I'm not mad at anybody that has a real ethnic name, but hey, I get it.
Yeah, mine. Yeah, that's how I'm Arley. But
Arletha? Oh boy.
Hey.
Well.
But there's a story behind my name. My daddy wanted me to be able to sing and play the piano like Aretha Franklin, and my mama was added the L, being whatever.
Right.
So back then, my name didn't sound ethnic. Now, yeah, I'm in the Thuz. I'm with the Thuz, Quantisha and Quantisha.
So you are ahead of your time then.
I was.
Your mother was ahead of her time. Yeah, okay.
It sounds like she was. I don't know. We'll give her that. But anyway, first up, we have another Sexy Red story, y'all. It's not a lot happening in the news cycle, but I just need to throw this out there because it's of concern to me. Now, Sexy Red is with wrestling. Y'all know how y'all like wrestling. She at the WWE. So she wasn't actually wrestling, but she was helping. Let me get their names right because y'all know I don't really wrestle. It was Trick Williams and Javon Evans. As the people chanted, whoop that trick, because the dude's name is Trick Williams. And so then it's a whole little whatever. Do y'all notice that baby got a tattoo on her face now? Did anybody notice that? You can't
somebody told me years and years ago, and I never forgot this, man. When you get a tattoo on your face, what you are telling the world is I'm in the game forever. Like I'm never going to get a corporate job. I am for the streets forever. Like you're going to have to make your living on the streets, hustling, being your own businessman or whatever.
Right.
You get a tattoo on your face or a very big one on your neck, it's over for you in corporate America.
And I just want to say, when you put your name on your neck, you can't even see it. So why did you put it there? Are you like trying to guess? I forgot my name. Like, I don't understand. I've not understood that, but she got one on her face. That is not the story, though. She gets out of course, what does she do? She twerked for the good country people to pat, pat, pat. But it looks like she will be, Sexy Red made a big appearance to unveil the brand new Women's North American Championship and to announce that she will host next month's big battleground event in Las Vegas. So it looks like she is joining on some levels the wrestling world. They were cheering for her. They were so excited to see her. Add that to when she did the country, it wasn't little. It was a big old show out there today where she had a little twerk fest out there in front of the good white peoples. And the good white peoples are out here at this WWE event. And I'm just trying to ask y'all, what are your, like, is she making money moves or?
Yeah, she getting the shit.
But let me tell you, what do y'all think the suburban moms are going to do? Because aren't there the people that's at them country shows and all that? What they about to do about this music permeating their young, tender Karen's ears?
But she's going to do exactly what that WWE or whatever, whichever one it is, she's going to do exactly what they're needing her to do. Bring another demographic to their audience. Yeah, Sexy Red's got followers that don't look like the people that's in that audience, and they show up where she's at. So they're going to give her a check, but they're going to win for giving her a check.
Horrible.
Yeah, it's you're right. Everything you're saying is right. I guess my concern is like now we just taking our ignorance to everywhere. It's just everywhere. And we can't untake it.
But if you're ignorant and you're getting the check for being ignorant, what
it makes it okay
to be ignorant?
So you said it makes it okay.
Look, man, people got bills to pay and people got to eat. Period.
They do have to eat.
And sometimes people don't have a skill set to be an engineer, or they don't have a skill set to go and cut on somebody and remove a heart and put a new heart in.
Remove heart.
They can't fix a car. They can't fly a plane. Do what you do.
Twerk.
Okay.
Damn it, twerk. Just twerk till you can't twerk no more. But anyway, so for those wrestling fans out there, get ready to see a lot of sexy red because it looks like it's happening. And what's so funny is the commentators like, oh my God, to have a woman of sexy's magnitude, of red's magnitude over there in that corner while they're fighting. That is, oh, look at her over there in the corner. They were like, I was like, who are these commentators? They were selling it, baby, like it was
that's right,
a good hamburger and you need to eat it. So there we are. But check out more sexy red in that world. Don't you hate when you see yourself and you can't fix it because you can't figure out which side it is? Anyway, next up, this is our girl Cardi B. And sadly, we cannot play the video because Arley was late this morning, but she late every morning. But Cardi B, the fans were body shaming her for this video. To the right, you see she has this like little leopard print outfit. And
body shaming her for what? What's the shame about her body?
They said she was fat. She got her ass
fat.
Buttocks is fat, and she had a different angle of that. When you see the video, you'll see that the different angle gave her a little more pooch in the stomach, and her butt. Her injections have been injecting, and so
she's had a lot of stuff done to her face. She doesn't look like the Cardi B that first came out a couple years ago.
When she first got them $25,000 teeth, and she was excited about them.
She's got a different nose. Like she looks like a different person. I had this discussion with somebody a couple weeks ago.
She does, but she's still funny as hell. So her response to that was to get a stack of pancakes, and she just commenced to eat them all. They hate me, and she was playing like she was crying. It was hilarious. And so my question to you all is: do you think? Okay, so health is one thing I know, and we don't need to body shame people because here I am at work naked. If my mama saw this, she'd be so disappointed. But do you think it's is it healthy or is it is it going to be a problem for young impressionable viewers who are like, well, Cardi B says she big and fat, eat all my pancakes and screw y'all? What do y'all think?
Evidently, this generation is very influenced by rappers, and I mean, we were probably influenced by rappers too, but our rappers just weren't ignorant like this, though.
Man, we begged our parents every Christmas. We begged our parents every Christmas to get clothes sent from New York down to us so we could be the kids in South Carolina with clothes from New York. Lee jeans, Lee jackets, Levi jeans, Levi jackets, Shell-Top Adidas, bomber jackets, sheepskin coats. We begged for that stuff every Christmas. Yeah, so
did you get it?
Oh yeah, we did. We got some stuff.
We did.
Y'all was the fly kids?
We was the fly kids, kind of, sort of. There was some other kids flyer than us, but we was fly. We had I had a blue sheepskin that I got one year. It was, in South Carolina, you could only wear a sheepskin probably twice out of the entire calendar year, but I had it.
He had it.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Okay. I'll never forget that first time you went to the basketball game. You felt so proud, man. You felt so proud.
Hot the
game with that jacket on, man.
I felt like Lee from Beach Street, shawty.
Arley, drinks on me tonight, Arley. Good job today. Thank you very much. Drinks on me tonight.
Shout out to all the stewies. You all come out, get out there and have a great weekend. It's always great to see you and talk to you guys. I'll see you in the chat room.
Thank you, Arley. That's Arley Michelle with the Two Live Stews. Check her out on all social media platforms at Welcome to Arleywood. She's a boss. Up next on the Two Live Stews, Doug and I are going to get into. Well, we got a few things to talk about before we get out of here, man.
I got to bounce. I got to bounce on time. I got a tea time, as you can tell. I'm going to play some golf.
We got Nadi's Funky 4 Stories. And then we'll let Doug get out here for his tea time. Y'all keep
hold on. We got to do the top 5 too. Don't forget that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Naughty Dread's Funky 4 and a Two Live Stews top 5. Up next on the Two Live Stews Experience with the Two Live Stews, Doug Stewart and Ryan Stewart. Keep it locked.
Hey, people, it's your boy Chef Rap. There's a new sheriff in town, Southern Edge Beverage Company. And let me tell you, you better taste the edge. Watch this. Taste the edge. Sweet tea vodka, salted caramel whiskey will rock you. The taste is smooth and refreshing. Gluten-free, no harsh burn for the blessing. Make it neat. Have it on ice. Buy both bottles. Have it twice. Mix with your favorite fruit juice. Nice. Mix a liqueur combo. Hype. We're black owned. Yeah. Find us in Atlanta telephone. College Park. Check this bone. Sweet tea, vodka, fix your fam. Southern Edge Beverages, Instagram. Salted caramel whiskey on the edge. New sheriff in town, baby. Taste the edge. Southern Edge can be found in the following locations in the metro Atlanta area. Total Wine and More in Alpharetta. Camp Creek World of Beverages. Prohibition Liquor. Firewater Package. Crest Wine and Spirits. And Bim's Package Store. It's time to taste the edge. Southern Edge, baby.
It's your boy, the Two Live Stews, Doug Stewart, Ryan Stewart.
What's happening, Stews?
The great Naughty Dread is in the building with the Stews. What up, Naughty? How you doing, man?
Man, same suit, just reheated.
Same soup, just reheated. The great Naughty Dread joins us, man. How's your weekend, brother?
Man, I can't complain, man. Just grinding. You know how it go.
Okay.
Dread, before you get into your Funky Four, Doug, I wanted to say something real quick.
Okay.
My wife has left the house this morning. Her and Mason left to go do some stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I got a text just now saying, we're out of here. See you later. So I'm guessing because I got a text that she's not going to physically come down here and give me a hug or a kiss goodbye and say, have a great day or we'll see you later. How do you feel about that?
That's the thanks you get?
That's the thing.
Being Mr. Mama all the time, 365, carrying kids all over the place, sacrificing for your family. That's the things you get. They can't even tell you bye?
She treat me like a Mitch.
Hey, but you allowed it.
Well, yeah, I mean, and again, I responded to the text. Oh, okay, and put a little frowny face. I mean, what if I'm not gonna say it, but
you seem upset about this. You should be.
I'm perturbed.
Put your foot down, man. When she get back, I want you to stand up, hold your foot there, and say, JP, I'm about to put my foot down. She can say, no, Ryan, no. And you say, I'm about to put my foot down. And then I want you to just drop your foot on the ground. Okay?
All right. It's the great Naughty Dread, man. Give us that Funky Four for the weekend, James.
Hey, man, I'm gonna get y'all Stu opinions on a couple issues that, not really issues, but newsworthy subjects out here right now. The NCAA and the Power 5 conferences finally reached a historic agreement Thursday, allowing schools to pay the players directly. The decision is part of a multi-billion-dollar settlement to resolve 3 federal antitrust cases that challenged the NCAA amateurism model and accused the NCAA of illegally preventing student athletes from profiting from their own names. Give me your opinions on that.
Not I. I love the opinions, James. Doug, it was us, sir. It was us.
I'm glad you said it before.
I hate to toot my own horn, but you and I, 20 years ago, were the first 2 people talking about athletes deserving to be paid. We were not happy with coaches being able to come and go yearly, get a pay bump every time they leave, and the kids being forced to sit out a year if they decide to go like the coaches did. We didn't like it, and we said they should have been getting paid years ago, and it's happening now.
You are 100% correct. Now, let me say this. I don't think we were the first one to talk about athletes getting paid. I think we were the first one saying they should.
Right.
Like, there's always been that discussion, but most of the time, I'd say 98% of the time, it was somebody in the media, somebody that was a proponent of the NCAA, and they didn't want to see these kids get paid. Sir, a lot of the reason why we're not on ESPN right now or on terrestrial radio here in Atlanta is because of the opposite opinions on these types of issues. We were saying these kids should have been paid 24 years ago, 23 years ago. We were saying the same thing, sir.
James, tell them how you feel about the story before we get any further.
Oh, I think it's well overdue. A lot of players and coaches over the years have been getting their schools sanctioned or suspended, or records being tossed out because they were paying players under the table.
Right.
I think they got to go back and review all of those as well.
Absolutely love it, man. What's story number 2, James?
Hey, Major League Baseball finally embraced the Negro Leagues and is recognizing their numbers in the record books. So following the 2020 announcement, 7 different Negro Leagues from 1920 to 1948 would be recognized in the Major League record books. So now the record books have changed. Josh Gibson has a lot of, slugging percentage, on base percentage, lifetime career batting average. Now he's the top guy. Now, they didn't count all his 800 home runs. They only officially gave him 174, which seems laughable, but they did add like 10 more hits to Willie Mays. Like, there are a lot of stats that got changed because of this new decision.
How they ignoring 700 home runs that Gibson hit, man? What gives them the ability to do that?
Well, they're saying that he hit those home runs in some exhibition games that weren't really official Negro League games against high quality competition. So they didn't want to. I mean, they did a lot of research when coming up which stats they would use and which stats they would not include in this algorithm.
Hey man, let me tell you something. There's so many baseball purists out there. Okay, a lot of baseball people, our Caucasian brothers, they look at baseball almost like a religion. We used to work with a guy at our last place, and I wonder, and I don't listen to them, obviously. This guy's still on radio. I wonder how he feels about a lot of these records that were held by Caucasian baseball players for 100 years have been eclipsed by Negro League players. I wonder what that conversation is like.
Before Natty gets into number 3, man, you just said this guy's still on radio. You do know that they are all still on radio, right?
All of them. Right.
Every last one.
Every last one.
The Stews are the only entity from said previous station that is no longer on the airwaves doing terrestrial radio. Everybody else is still doing radio in the same city for the most part.
And to add to it, all of those other guys had some type of scandal. They had some type of scandal about something they said on air, and so they got suspended or kicked off. But somehow they're back on radio.
Let's just shake those Negroes down. What's story number 3, James?
But that's right. Like Dion said, we coming. Like Dion said, we
this
coming.
This is not sports related, but the great Vivica Fox decided that at 60 she wants to get married.
Who is that?
I just want to know your. Yeah, that's Vivica Fox at 60 right there. I mean,
I thought that was the brat. I thought that was the brat.
That's not Vivica Fox.
Vivica Fox.
She got a little work done.
No, that's not Vivica.
Bring her back up one more time.
That's not Vivica.
Yes, that's Vivica. So now that Vivica ready to get married. So my question to you are, what's your thoughts on women who want to get married after the age of 60? They've been some run through their whole life, and all of a sudden you want to.
Wait a minute. Wait, back up.
I just want to know your 2 opinions.
We got
you in trouble. You in trouble now, James.
How do you know Vivica Fox been ran through, man?
Come on, man.
That you cannot take.
If you ain't been married by 60, you've been some run through for everybody who you done mess with up until that point. So now you want to.
Oh my God! What just happened?
I want to welcome into the doghouse. Welcome to Arley Wood, and she's back. I want to welcome into the studio.
I knew they were coming for you. I knew they were coming for you.
It was funny as hell, though. Let me just say this: I was backing like this.
I know they were coming for you, bro. You can't use
I don't
terms
think
like
she's
that.
been some run through. She was married before. She was married to 6ix9ine that went to Douglas High School. I think that was his name. I don't know why they call him 6ix9ine. He was tall, I believe. I don't know.
She was married to 6ix9ine, and she used to date 50 Cent.
Right.
Yeah, she likes numbers. She likes numbers.
Right. So as them numbers go up, there's more people running through. I done ran through a few.
Okay, running.
Tree, please, your thoughts on story number 3, Vivica getting married at 50.
She was number 4, I think. That's it.
She's 60, and you like older women.
Ooh,
from what I know,
run through her.
So what's up with the run through?
She telling your business.
You can't say that, sir.
Yeah, I like
run through. Say it.
Ain't nothing wrong with being no run through. I like run through.
Oh, it just keeps. He keeps
saying.
He's using it like as a proper name.
Right, like that's run
like
through.
That's a name.
Run through.
On the back of the shirt.
Wrestling.
It's not a bad thing. If a person own up to it, it's not a bad thing. Everybody don't want to be married. Some people want to be run through.
I definitely don't want to be married.
I don't want to be married or run through. I don't know if they just. I don't know where to go with this. I don't.
Yeah,
I'm an emoji.
I mean,
we're gonna have.
In order to stop being some run through, you have to stop and be with one person.
We need love too.
You got to be loyal to one person, or else you can run through, and that's okay.
We're cutting into time, but being with one person is.
Thank you, Tree. All right, thank you, Tree.
Real quick, if she wants to get married and somebody wants to marry her, man, I'm at peace with that, man.
Let me see that picture one more time. Y'all sure they ain't the brat?
That can't be Vivica Fox, man.
That's a hard.
Look, her chain say Vivica,
hold on.
The chain says Vivica. I think that's her, man.
I thought the chain said Viola, but isn't Vivica Fox the lady that's on the commercials with Ice-T doing the carve thing?
Yes.
Okay. That's not the same lady, guys.
Well, I mean, in between when they tape those commercials in that picture, she's had a couple of lobster dinners. or steaks.
I'm happy for her if she's happy and wants to get
Bless her
married.
heart.
The whole cow.
Yep. I got a wife that just left the house and didn't even speak to me, so I can't be talking on marriage right now.
Is that it? Now you got one more.
Last thing,
one more.
we got to give a rest in peace to the great Bill Walton.
Yeah,
he passed away a couple days ago. I mean, he was a 1974 #1 draft pick, 2-time champion in 77 and 86. He won the MVP in 78, the Sixth Man of the Year in 86, and he had 2 NCAA championships at UCLA in 72 and 73. So he was one of the all-time greats. He just had a lot of injuries, but man, I enjoy listening to him more on commentary calling basketball games. So just to shout out to Bill Walton.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace, Bill Walton, man. Good job, Nadi. I really appreciate that fourth story. I appreciate all the stories, Nadi. Good job, brother.
Dude had a strange style of commentating. Where he just start talking about things outside of basketball, outside of what was on the court. He was very different. Let's put it like that.
We got to get into this top 5, but before we do that,
because I got to go for real.
How great was Bill Walton, man? I mean, people throw that term around like it's. I mean, how great was Bill Walton, man?
He was great in college, from what I understand. I don't remember him in college. And he was great early on in his career in the NBA when he won a championship with Portland. But I only remember Bill Walton at the end of his career when he had all of the injuries on the bench for the Celtics. I don't think he contributed when he was on the Celtics. He was so banged up.
Everybody talked about how fundamental he was.
Yeah. Now the clips I've seen, he looked like he was a beast in college, but once again, I don't remember him at all in college.
And I'm not
4 years old.
I'm not referring to his college days. I'm referring to his NBA days.
Right. Yeah, I don't remember him in the NBA at all playing.
When I think of great centers, I think of Abdul. I think of Hakeem. I think of Shaq.
Listen,
I think of Wilt. I think of.
Evidently, he was like that because they kept putting him on the all-time top 50 team. They also put him on the top 75 team. So evidently, he was like that. I just don't remember him.
Okay.
Once again, when I remember Bill Walton, he was on the bench for the Celtics with bad backs and knees and ankles and all of that.
I'm not throwing no stones at Bill Walton, even though I was about to. I'm not going to do that. Rest in peace, Bill Walton, man. You said you had the top 5, Doug. What you got over there, sir?
Yeah, so the top 5, this all came. It was derived from a meme in the Two Live Stews Facebook group. By the way, there are 2 different entities online. There's the Two Live Stews Facebook group with like 40,000 people. I mean, that probably see it as probably 30. And then there's the Two Live Stews page where we post all of these episodes and clips and videos and shows and all of that stuff, right? But in the Two Live Stews Facebook group, a lot of conversation, chat, and this came up yesterday. How many of the OGs remember this? Sir, do you remember this handheld football game and how hot it was and how much we played this game at home and on the bus going to school? This shit, I almost cussed. This game right here took over the toy world.
Listen, we've got 3 of those handheld games upstairs right now in our living room. The basketball one, that football one, and the baseball one. All 3 of them are still upstairs, still functional, still work, still put batteries in it and cut it on, and they'll play right now. 3 incredible games, man.
That tells you how little it took to make us happy, man.
Right.
If you've never seen these games before, they're literally, the players are dots.
Right.
Okay?
Little lines.
I can't explain it to you if you've never played this game before.
Right.
But we love those games.
We love
them.
Yep,
and now if you look at the video games today and how the graphics and everything, you just can't believe how far those games have come from that and Atari to what we have now. It's incredible technology.
Okay, so that leads us to our top 5, sir, which is what? The top 5 favorite Christmas toys as a kid.
No, that's not the topic. Hold on, backup tree. That's not the topic.
What do you mean?
The top 5 toys from back in the day.
Well, wait a minute.
I guess technically it could be the same thing. You say Christmas toys or whatever.
Trees even got 2 different graphics.
Yeah, because if you look at the email sent out to everybody, it was top 5 toys. It had nothing to do with Christmas. Why would it have anything to do with Christmas? Why would that meme or the fact that we're in May have anything to do with Christmas?
Hey, when I read it, I read the email as top 5 Christmas toys as a kid. So that's what I went with.
Hold on. Let's talk about this. And I got to go. You think that's that CTE thing kicking in?
It's real, man.
You didn't think for a second it's May.
Yeah. No, man. But I know that the conversations come from the chat, and sometimes they might not make sense. So yeah, I didn't think it was strange or awkward that we were talking about Christmas gifts in the middle of the summer.
Okay, go ahead. I mean, it's still the same purpose. Your favorite toys are probably the same thing as your favorite Christmas gifts. Go ahead.
Okay.
Christmas
Number 5 for me is the great etch and sketch. Okay. I was never really good at etch and sketching. I didn't make the pictures look like anything, but I used to fill it up and shake it over and start it over again. That was one of my favorite toys. I'll never ever forget it. Number 4 on my list, Legos, man. There's movies about Legos, man. It's one of the biggest franchises in the Hollywood industry.
Okay,
and
that's
it's a
good.
beautiful
Legos
thing, man. My kids love them as well.
Yeah.
Number 3, all right, a 20-gauge shotgun.
That's not a toy.
No.
Are you on drugs?
No.
Did you take one of them gummies this morning?
Yes. And top 5 Christmas gifts. The Christmas I got the 20-gauge shotgun.
No, wait a minute. Let's make sure we establish something. Stop. Come back to him, Tree. Let's understand that the question that I'm going to deem the poll is going to be top 5 favorite old school toys, because that's what we put across. You're going to lose because you have a shotgun.
No.
Go ahead, man.
No.
Go ahead.
Your top 5 is top 5
toys. The question was about toys.
Well, we've got 2 different questions. So I can't be faulted.
No, we don't.
For having
I emailed the question to the entire Stew crew on one email.
I read Christmas on that email.
You can't read. You got dyslexia. The email clearly said toys. A 20-gauge shotgun. It might have been a toy back when we grew up, but it's not a toy technically.
Hey, man, I can't lose this top 5 because I had the wrong question, man. Y'all can't do this to me, man. Y'all can't take this away from me like this. I don't like what's going on.
If you weren't
I don't like what's going on, man.
Dumbass. If you weren't my brother. Go ahead, finish your list, man. How did you get in Georgia Tech?
Got a degree too. Excuse me. Okay. Number 2, man. Oh, yeah, by the way, the first Christmas when I got that 20-gauge shotgun, man, when I went hunting that morning, I brought back like 6 squirrels, okay, and a turkey.
Yeah.
All right. I'm sorry for bringing it up. Treat him like that.
You killing nature's animals and you call it a toy? Go ahead, man.
Right. Number 2, the Great Atari. One of the best gifts that a kid could ever get in their life on Christmas morning. Thoroughly enjoyed it. One of my favorites. And I still actually have the console, even though it doesn't work. I still have that Atari. And last but not least, man, the best Christmas of my life, the Honda CBR 80R dirt bike that my dad brought.
Oh, I see. You named things that you got for Christmas when you were a kid. Even though that wasn't a question.
That's what I was told. That's what I was told it was.
No, you weren't. We've got receipts. Go ahead. All right, so that's your top 5. You want that's your top 5. Okay, no, that's my top 5. Top 5 toys from back in the day. I followed directions. I wrote the question out, so I should follow directions.
We got to figure out how we're going to do this.
Read.
We got to figure out how we're going to do this. It's not fair for me to have a top 5. We got to figure this out. This isn't right.
That's your fault. Bring my list back up, Tree. I got to go. Top 5 toys from back in the day. Number 5, a Nerf football. Hours and hours and hours. I mean, really put us in line to be the athletes that we were later on in life was that Nerf football. We had a purple Nerf football. I'll never forget it. Number 4, any action figures. And I'm talking Star Wars, Marvel, DC. An action figure was big. An action figure was big.
My Christmas gifts are better than your toys. I'm telling you right now.
Coming in number 3, the electric football game. If you're not at least over 50, you may not even remember the electric football game. That's not the electric football game. I'm actually talking about the one where they had the little figurines and you cut the game on and they shaked and shaked and shaked and shaked and shaked and they ran touchdowns.
Somebody made money off of that, man. Somebody made money off of that, man.
Number
the dumbest
2,
thing in the world.
The number 2 is the electric handheld football game, which we highlighted in that little meme earlier. That one right there. And coming in at number 1 on my list, the top 5 toys from back in the day is the Atari 2600. We'll post this poll here in the next 30 minutes to an hour, and I'm pretty sure that I'm going to get another victory because you didn't even follow the directions.
Tree, can you?
Hey, y'all have a good show. I got to go.
Nope. Can you come back in here real quick, Tree? Real quick.
Well, did he go? He left. Oh,
That's fine. It's
okay.
probably things will probably get real good now that he's gone. So Tree, real quick.
Yes, sir.
How can we have a different top 5 and I send you my top 5 and you don't even take a second to say, hey man, this is not the right top 5?
Well, I wanted to get my lick back. And I got it. I do usually call you to say, hey, honey, I think you need to look again. But today, I just wanted to, it was fun. It's funny.
I need y'all.
It's funny.
I need y'all. Stewettes, I need y'all to come through for your boy big time on this one. Yeah, I'm soliciting all of your votes and your support when it comes to the top 5 Christmas gifts of a child with your vote.
How about soliciting some of Arley's 29,000 pairs of glasses? And then when we get the emails, you'll actually give the right information.
Oh, gosh. Thank you, Tree. We appreciate you, Tree. Oh, God, we really appreciate you. Yeah. Hey, guys, listen, man, it's been a great day. I mean, absolutely wonderful. My brother took off and got out of here to go play golf. Y'all have a good weekend when it comes to all the stuff that you're going to be doing. The Stews will be back on Monday morning, bright and early, 7 o'clock. This coming Monday. Got to give a huge thank you to Doug Stewart. And I'm not giving him an A today. Today, I'm not even going to grade him. He didn't finish the assignment. He got out of here before we got done. But I will say thank you to Tree. Wonderful job. Outstanding job, Tree. Thank you to James, the Naughty Dread. Outstanding job, sir. Love that Funky 4. And welcome to Arleywood, a.k.a. Arley and Michelle. Thank you very, very much. See you guys in the ATL real soon. You just saw that QR code. If you scan that QR code, that one right there, you get a bottle delivered straight to your crib. And the bottle that I'm talking about is the bottle from Southern Edge Beverage Company. You can follow them on the web at southernedgebeverageco.com. But scan that QR code and put in 2 Live Stews as your code, and we'll cover some of that shipping for you, making it cheaper for you to enjoy your spirits. We appreciate y'all, man. Lots of thoughts in the chat room. I wanted to read a few texts that we're probably not going to be able to get to, but we do appreciate y'all. You know, it's not like the Mavs have dominated the Wolves. These games have been close, even with Luka and Kyrie going off. That's very true, Julius. That's very true. There was one I really was looking forward to. Let me see. That ninja said, Arley, I think you might have that backwards. Carmelo Anthony was one of the best players in the NBA, and Lala wanted to get naked on TV for attention. Carmelo wisely got goals. I wasn't going to say that ninja when Arley made the comment, but I agree with you. And I like Lala Anthony. Enrique, a.k.a. The Dread, says, y'all expect a lot from someone who came out telling us about their color, Cody and Booty. Oh, no, I'm not going to read that one. I'm sorry. Hey, man, God is good all the time, and all the time God is good. If you don't know him and need to find him and show him love, that's all he's showing you. It's going down this weekend, y'all. Sundress and Seersuckers 13 in the ATL. The 2 Live Stews will be your host down at the Home Depot backyard. Yeah, that's where it's at. We'll be there. Looking forward to it. And one of the title sponsors is the good folks from Southern Edge. So y'all make sure you make time to come out and enjoy the Southern Edge experience. We got a tent that's dubbed the Southern Edge Experience. Y'all come through SNS and enjoy your boys, the 2 Live Stews, and the good folks from Southern Edge. Peace and blessings, y'all. Y'all enjoy your weekend and be safe.